got sand in my eyes!
The winds are strong here. Mind yourselves.
Ugh, even the inside of my mouth is all sandy.
Hootle, don't get blown away, okay? Oh?
Yes! Very nice.
Is that so? You don't say.
How?
I see.
Hey! Sure.
Nice work.
Oh?
Very nice.
Well?
Yes! What?
What?
I don't believe this!
All right?
No.
Sure.
Really now?
Yes! What?
What?
Very nice. Yes.
Well, that was a huge miscalculation.
Yet you've drained your glass all the same.
The winds outside the capital are blowing as strongly as ever.
You can definitely see why people call this place the Valley of the Four Winds.
Indeed, Mahag Saar is the realm of wind, just as Ganeth Heros is for water.
Earth, water, fire, wind, light, and darkness. Rena is aligned to darkness, leaving each realm one element each.
Is that because some elements are easier to gather in certain areas than others?
That is certainly possible, but I suspect the biggest reason is to prevent the lords from squabbling over resources.
Funny. You would think infighting would come naturally to an elite class vying for a crown.
True, but the Renans rule as a minority. Fighting ourselves would just be destructive. Though, as you saw in Menancia, any abstention from fighting is merely a facade.
In the end, you all get usurped whether you like it or not.
That may be true, but something tells me that this time is different.
We have to catch up to the Lord first if we want answers. Let's keep moving.
What is that ring of rocks over there for? They don't look like they formed naturally to me.
Oh yeah. Funny, I guess I've gotten used to weird rock formations. They didn't even register as being out of the ordinary.
Most likely, they were brought over by us Renans when we first invaded the planet.
Wait, those? So does that mean there's some kind of machine then? And if so, what in the world were they even used for?
To manipulate the properties of Dana's astral energy.
Really?
Think about it. Isn't it strange that the type of energy each realm collects is so fixed? Astral energy by nature isn't meant to skew towards one element or another so heavily.
So the Renans reformed it for the crown contest.
Sounds like the crazy thing a Renan would do.
Renans these days are more advanced than Danans in some ways, but even they don't seem capable of doing something on that grand a scale. Or is that something that's possible on Lenegis? Or maybe the Renan homeworld?
I can't claim to know everything about my own kind, but I myself have never seen anything that would be capable of such a drastic feat.
But at some point, they did just that. Those are the sort of people we're up against. We should do our best not to forget that.
You're so amazing, Kisara. You can cook, you can fix weapons. I feel like there's practically nothing you can't do.
Maybe you should take a page out of her book and learn to make yourself more useful then.
I'd be happy to teach you if you want, Rinwell. I learned most everything I know from my brother.
Really? Even how to sew and do laundry?
Yes, indeed. He knew how to do anything.
Sounds like he was a pretty handy guy when he was alive.
He was. I'd always follow him around and badger him with questions. I was a real pain in the neck. Now that I think about it, he and Legil were the ones who taught me how to raise cats, too.
Legil is that woman who was with him in the Gold Dust Cats, right? I remember now. The one with the really pretty hair.
Funny you mention that. He also taught me how to maintain my hair. Not that those lessons stopped it from getting all tangled up during training.
I think it still looks gorgeous.
From what I can tell, it would appear as though the only thing he didn't manage to teach you was how to apply makeup.
No, but that didn't stop him from trying. He really wanted to teach me everything. Only reason he couldn't was because I prioritized my training.
And here I was trying to make a joke.
I can't tell if she's being serious. The only one here who knows him well enough was her.
Yeah, I guess only Miguel could have told us if it's actually true.
Do you require a hand?
Take this! Newest! Double Demon Fang! Strike!
Take that! These ones can run rings around us.
It's over! Ignite!
Take this!
Going in!
I'm not done! Dragon Swarm!
Tiger Blade!
Eternal Devastation! Severing Wind!
Prepare to be sealed, though.
Tiger Blade!
Actually,
We managed to turn the tide.
For now.
Let's talk
Kizaru! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone! Did it!
Yeah! Nice technique!
Luna Rondo!
I'll be saving
You're
you.
mine!
Piercing
Blue
roll!
Escape! Here I come!
Glacial Spear.
Blue
Where's
Escape!
the Lord?
Rising Falcon!
Coming through. Freeze Lancer.
Stardust!
Tempest Whirl.
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
Alphen, have you been washing your clothes? It may not be my place to say this, but... frankly, they're starting to stink.
Now that you mention it, it has been a while since I did any laundry.
I'll wash them for you if you want. Just remember to give them to me the next time you get changed.
Oh, okay. Sure. Thanks, Kisara.
And, Law, Rinwell, yours are starting to look a bit ragged.
What do you expect? Of course they're going to tear up when we're out there fighting so much.
Yeah, but it's still kind of embarrassing having it pointed out like this.
And Shion?
I wouldn't touch me if I were you.
Of course. My apologies. All I wanted to say was that your sleeves are getting a little bit dirty.
You don't need to worry so much, Kisara. It's only natural our clothes are gonna get a little dirty while we're traveling around.
That's no excuse. Your outward appearance says a lot about your inner well-being.
Now you've really set her off.
Suffice to say, it would appear that the traditions of the Guard are still alive and well within her.
What do you mean? What do the guardsmen do that's so special?
Mostly, I'm simply referring to the fact that they're a very regimented and cleanly group of people.
Do I really sound that weird to you guys? Keeping your clothes clean and mended is completely normal to me.
Don't get us wrong. We appreciate the thought, Kisara. But we've got a long journey ahead. It wouldn't hurt to relax your standards. Just a little.
If you're sure. I wasn't trying to overdo it, I promise. However, if it's making the rest of you tense, I'll do my best to tone it down from here on out. Still, if everyone could bring their laundry and clothes they want fixed, that'd be great. I'll take care of it all for you guys tonight.
Don't you ever get tired?
Little help!
Luna Rongo!
Help this!
Go in!
Raging Metal
Struck!
By the
Strata!
power of water! Purge Malevolence! Look sharp!
Rising
Airborne
Falcon!
Beast! Sleep! One's mine! Let's get you up!
Guardian Field!
Alright!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for you and truly!
This time!
Let's go! Glacial Fire!
Shion,
Go for it!
prepare to crumble!
Think we overdid it?
No! Not by a long shot!
Point black!
Glacial Fire!
Rising Phoenix!
You're mine! Radiant!
One more! Here goes!
Glacial Fire! This one's mine! Your power is a spectacle to behold. I'm not trying to be dramatic. Still, it's a part of now. Embrace it.
Light burst forth!
Radiant Denizen!
Hold up. Is this as valuable as I think it is?
Somehow, things are even worse outside the city than they are inside.
Yeah, it's all ruined. Houses and everything else.
Even if it was all in the name of beating the Renans, this is...
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
That's far enough! On guard!
Water! Hear my call!
Glacial Fire!
Resonate with the earth!
Do it!
Sleep now. This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes! A merry distraction.
There's still more to go.
Glacial Fire!
Damn it!
Sleep now.
Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
On guard!
Lightning order! Freeze ray!
Crumble!
Resonate with the earth! Can't get out of this!
On guard! Tiger Blade!
Hear my call!
I'll
Piercing
face
Roar!
Raging storm!
Do it!
Shion, astral energy! Full throttle!
Certainly not bad.
No complaints here.
You want me? Come get me!
On.
Hear my call! Thunderblade!
This one's mine! Switch to offense! Plenty left!
Hear my call! I'm not so good with airborne targets.
Glacial Fire!
We got flyers!
I've got
Denied!
this! Let a
Leave the
marksman
ensnaring
handle
to
it.
me.
Yeah!
All
This
yours!
one's mine.
Resonate with the
Arceus
earth!
Waterfall! Freeze Lancer!
Time to shine.
Hear my call!
Their arts were interrupted!
Glacial Spear! Piercing
Darkness! Negative
Freeze
gate!
Lancer!
On your
Freeze
knees!
Lancer!
Going in!
pressure!
Glacial fire!
The earth throbs in pain.
art! Dance in the wind! I'll show you just how strong my arts really are!
Can you take it?
So those are Dan and Astral Arts.
Something you want to say?
Not so long as you keep them pointed toward the enemy.
Tornado drive!
How about this?
Lightning orb!
Tempest! Not so fast!
I'm gone!
Elusive deity! I'll face you!
The tide of battle has turned in our favor.
Then let's keep pressing the attack!
Indeed, but remain ever vigilant.
Sleep now. I'll be...
We managed to pull through.
Whew! What a rush!
This will be a delicious piece of cake! Glacial spear! This
On
one
your
fly!
knees.
Dance in the wind! Freeze land!
Leave the charges
Air
to me!
pressure!
Light astral energy! Raging cascade! It's a duel of the arts! Annihilation!
Negative
blade.
gate! Flying freaks! Why can't they just sit still? Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Tide of battle has turned in our favor.
Then let's keep pressing the attack!
Indeed, but remain ever vigilant.
One at a time! There!
Make your
have
way!
this!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Here I go!
I'll stop
Look sharp!
Water
One
power!
more!
Freeze lancer! Dance in the wind!
Piercing roll!
Air thrust!
Everyone hanging in there?
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
Out of my way!
Beckoned into everlasting darkness!
Negative
Far
gate!
enough!
Lightning raging cascade! Here's evil!
Begin!
Seal! Freeze lancer!
Like
Get out
moths
there.
to the flame!
Hear me! Flame
Tornado
down.
drive.
Burning strike!
Look sharp!
The enemy wields arcs too!
We'll soon see about that!
On your knees.
Dance in
Air
the wind!
pressure.
Air thrust!
Glacial
Light
fire!
astral energy!
Does it hurt?
Blah, blah, blah!
Tempest.
Dance it! Here!
Tempest!
Water, hear my call!
I'll face you!
Glacial
Tempest
fire!
fly! Here's the
Tidal
evil!
blade!
Take that! Lancer! Photons
Here's the
raging
wall.
cascade!
Resonate with the earth!
Dance in the wind!
Stalagmite.
Air thrust!
Great!
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Get lost!
I'll face you.
It's over!
This one's mine!
Take this.
Lightning
Tiger Blade!
dreams!
Elusive deity. Can you take it?
Chinese Supernova!
Tornado drop.
Pesky airborne scoundrel!
Like a job for you, truly!
Air thrust!
I'll grind you into dust.
Do it! This one's mine!
Gale force!
Take this.
Tiger Blade!
Elusive deity.
Take it!
On
I'm
guard!
only getting started! Gale force!
Begin.
Lightning
On
condense!
guard!
Radiant
I'll grind you into dust.
really are as strong as they're said to be.
Actually, that would be former lord.
Potatoes, potatoes!
You're going pretty hard in this battle.
I am not usually given to restraint.
Sometimes I believe you're stronger than you let on.
Does it hurt? I'll grind you into dust.
I feel sprightlier than before. Let's dispose of the trash.
Begin. I'll grind you into dust.
Look sharp!
Radiant light!
Take it.
Tiger Blade!
Elusive deity. Can you take it?
Far enough!
Healing circle! Dance
Flying
in the wind!
freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done! Leave the enemy's arts to me!
Going in!
No complaints here.
Tiger Blade!
I'll feel fire.
Hear my call!
Continue pile driver.
Going in!
I'll grind you into dust. In a bind?
Burning strike!
Can you take it?
Do it!
Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
We did it!
Magnificently done.
Lightning condense!
Now
Healing
you see
circle!
what I can do?
This death shall not be forgotten.
What?
Your helping me has become a pattern.
It's for the good of all of us. Look
Is it now?
Raging star!
Can you take
Tiger
it?
Blade!
Tempest!
It's on!
Going in!
Reload! Select
Tiger
Take
Blade!
this!
Burn in hell!
Radiant
Beckon.
now!
Everlasting
Shield!
dark.
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble! Back into the fray! This one's mine!
Seismic rupture!
Going in!
Tempest!
Make it rain!
Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
Let's see what you've got.
Going in!
You're mine!
You want me?
Seismic
Come
rupture!
get me!
Taste this! Tempest!
Your reflexes will not serve you well here.
This one's mine!
Negative
Hard up!
gate! It's time!
Reload!
Damn it! It's too fast!
Stand back! I'll trip it up!
Tiger, make it rain!
Can you take it?
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Look
Begin!
sharp!
You're mine! I'll grind you into dust!
It's on!
Radiant
On guard!
Sleep now! I'm out of
I'll
ammo!
face you! I can carve through armor!
Annihilation! Dance
Tiger.
in the wind!
Glacial fire!
This'll come in handy!
Crescent moon!
I'll grind you into dust!
Reload!
Take this! Elusive
Wind
deity!
Make it rain!
Astral energy! Full throttle!
Lightning strike!
In here! Radiant
Seismic
here.
rupture.
I'll be saving this one!
On your
I'll heal
knees!
you all!
Air pressure!
Healing has been
All right.
More where that
Do they not teach you to say thank you?
Not to a Renin, they don't.
A comfortable win.
Don't worry, I've got plenty to go around. Going in.
What? Ignite! Tempest!
Lightning strike!
Piercing ready and ready! Armor won't...
They got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
Far enough!
All yours!
Rotating pile driver!
Freeze Lancer! Lightning condemned!
I'll face you!
Look sharp! Here, let me help. This one's mine!
Radiant Light! Searing Flame! Release!
This one is mine!
Seismic rupture!
Going in!
Healing!
Shine! Radiant light!
I owe you! Here's up! And just like that, I'm back in it. Start by holding the front line. No sooner said than done.
Now!
Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
We did it!
Magnificently done.
Shattering
Pieces!
Attack time!
In here! Healing charge!
Negative gate!
Saving!
Appreciate the help.
Purge Malevolence! Arctic
I'll smash
Waterfall!
On guard!
No more playing nice!
On your knees.
Water, hear my call!
Let's get you all tucked away! Hear me! Flame of Thunder Blade! One more time! You're mine!
Make it
Flame!
rain!
One more! Tiger Blade!
Take this!
I'm out of ammo!
Rotating pile
Air,
driver!
now! Watch and weep! I'm
Have
ready!
this!
On guard!
Air, I never miss!
Time to shine!
Seismic
Annihilation!
rupture!
I think I'm getting stronger.
Let's see what you've got.
Raging
I'll
Cascade!
grind you
enough.
into dust!
Radiant Light! Here! Fred! Here's a healing arm! Malevolent! First aid!
Or surges through...
There, you wanna play?
Shot ready and ready!
I'm all stocked up!
Now you see what I can do!
Annihilation!
Prepare to be sealed, O fleet of foot. Actually, perhaps bound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing. Dance in the healing circle! Sleep now!
I'll face you!
Hear me! Flame of
I'll
Fire!
grind you into dust!
Water! Hear my call!
Can you take it?
Spread! Glacial Spear! Pierce the
I'll
evil!
face you!
Malevolent! Arctic Waterfall!
Seismic rupture!
It's on!
Dance in the wind! Flame of
Eat dirt!
That's it!
Water!
I'll face you!
Going in!
Spread! Glacial Spear! Pierce evil! Banana! Let's go! I never miss!
It's on!
I'll grind you into dust! Ha!
Radiant
Ignite!
Pierce
On
in the
your
wind!
knees!
In here!
Shattering
Pierce evil!
Attack time!
I'll grind you into
Freeze
dust!
Lancer! Alright! It's showtime!
Tempest!
Fred! On guard! Magic is there!
Not so fast! I'll grind you into... Do you require a hand?
Far enough!
Magic is in!
Begin! I'll grind you into dust! Take this!
Radiant
Elusive
here!
deity.
We managed to turn the tide!
For now.
Can you
But
take
things
it?
could shift at a moment's notice.
You're right. Better sailing!
mine.
Back into the
Seismic
fray!
rupture!
Annihilation!
Elusive deity!
Here!
Going in.
Rotating
fire.
Can
you take it? Have this!
I'm ready!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! Going in!
I'll grind you into...
These bad guys really don't mess around. What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
I feel all bent out of shape.
I know what you mean. Hard to settle down after seeing all those ruins.
We fought hard to help liberate the people of Dana, but every realm we've been to along the way could have easily turned out like this.
When powerful forces collide, the destruction they leave gets that much worse.
So we've been lucky things haven't turned out worse up until now?
Regardless, I don't want to see this realm get messed up any more than it already is. We have to capture this lord ourselves no matter what. What's up, Kisara? You look concerned.
Oh, no, it's just... I'm looking at our finances and they seem to have taken a nosedive. I don't remember us making any big purchases, though.
Ah, that may be because I borrowed a small amount to purchase something the other day.
I don't think you can call spending more than half of our money a small amount.
Half? Dohalim, what the hell did you buy?
As it so happens, I came upon a rather special object that I've long been searching for.
Are you talking about that junk? That unique-looking trinket you're holding?
Whoa, is that
Indeed. It is a lost artifact from ancient Danan times. Most likely, it was used for some sort of rite or ritual. Ever since we Renans conquered Dana, such objects have been disappearing. I simply want to do my part to help preserve both our people's storied histories.
Well, if it's to preserve Danan history, then I guess we can maybe look the other way. Just this once?
I don't know. Why spend money on something that won't even keep us fed?
More to the point, we all contribute to that money. I don't like the thought of anyone dipping into it without saying anything.
You must understand. Had I let that opportunity pass me by, I'd never have come across this item again.
Dohalim, maybe no one taught you that money doesn't grow on trees.
I may have been a lord, but I realize that much.
It's not enough to simply realize it. You have to internalize the concept too. Even after all this time, you still have no real sense of money. Our funds aren't your personal wallet. We camp outside and eat grass for dinner to try and stretch every last gold we have. You never know when we may need it.
I don't think we're so poor that we have to eat grass or anything.
Shut up, Alphen.
Shutting.
Let's just agree to not spend too much or be too thrifty for our own good.
Alphen, your blazing sword draws its power from Shion's Fire Master Core, right?
So I'm told.
Then why don't you use yours, Dohalim?
You mean my Earth Master Core, yes?
Yeah, I mean, you still carry it around with you, don't you?
I do. Each Master Core contains the astral energy harvested from Danan's slaves over the course of the last 3 centuries. Though only a select few qualified people, namely the Lords, can wield them, they nevertheless hold too much power to simply abandon.
If only the Lords are supposed to be able to use them, how come Alphen and Shion can use theirs?
That may be because Shion has embedded the Fire Master Core within her body, something which wouldn't have occurred under normal circumstances.
Okay, but why do you still carry yours around?
Just as Danans see Master Cores as symbols of the lives and resources robbed from them, so too do I view mine as a symbol of our lasting sins. The pain and agony wrought upon this world by my predecessors, as well as the injustice enabled by my own inaction, are all housed within my Master Core. It is a testament of all that I have done wrong. It cannot ever be used again, nor fall back into the wrong hands.
Dohalim.
You didn't differentiate between the deaths of Danans and the deaths of Renans.
Danans and Renans both spill blood and languish in agony all the same. I just couldn't bear to hear it any longer. That's all.
Little late for that.
Hey, Rinwell, what was that whole legend you were talking about earlier, back when we were by the gate?
Huh? Oh, you mean about the Darkwings? It's an old story about a Danan hero that's been passed down for generations.
Like I said, I sure haven't heard it before.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, long ago, there was an evil king who tried to bring all of Dana to ruin. However, a pure black owl heard the pleas of the people and decided to help. It chose a young hero and bestowed upon them a holy flame that was capable of vanquishing the king. The story goes that the young hero challenged the king and defeated them with the flame. Seeing Dana had been saved, the people flew the crest of the Darkwings as thanks to the owl for its help. From what I understand, it used to be a really well-known story before the Renans came.
I guess our people must have forgotten it over time. It's lucky for us you still know it. You sure are well-versed in these sorts of things, Rinwell.
You know, the part where the hero defeats the king with a flame reminds me a little of Alphen.
Come on, it's just a story. Besides, if we're talking about an owl helping anyone, Hootle would definitely choose Rinwell.
Sure, I might have helped take out our own kind of evil king with the others, but I'm definitely no hero. That and Hootle's wings aren't even black. Huh.
Looks perfect and tastes just as good.
What's wrong, Law?
Why do I gotta have a vitamin smoothie?
Because you've been eating nothing but meat lately. Your body needs vegetables to stay healthy.
Yeah, but does it have to be so concentrated?
It's better that way. Even if you hate vegetables, all you have to do is drink it. It's a quick and easy way to get more nutrients.
Like you're one to talk. You'll have anything as long as it's spicy.
Which that vitamin smoothie isn't. I know its taste leaves a little to be desired, but once you get used to it, it's not so bad.
This sludge isn't gonna make me less hungry.
I don't know. If you downed 10 of them, I bet you'd start feeling pretty full.
Are you trying to turn me into an herbivore or something?
If I were you, Law, I'd drink it down sooner rather than later. It's going to start tasting bitter if you let it get warm.
It's already bitter when it's cold.
Come on, Law. It's good for you. Quit complaining and drink it already.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
Sorry for rambling on so much about my past earlier.
Don't sweat it. It was fun hearing you reminisce about the good old days.
Come on, you don't have to pretend with me. I know I can tend to go on sometimes when it comes to my brother.
You said it, not me. Anyway, I don't think it's something for you to be embarrassed about.
Hey, Alphen. When you were a kid, was there ever a time when you had to bury someone younger than you?
Well, it's hard to say. I'm guessing that you have, though.
Yeah. During the previous crown contest with the Lord before Dohalim. Life back then was truly hell. I think that's why I tried to ignore what Miguel was telling me for so long. Because I was afraid of going back to such a dark time. Of losing hope. I wanted to believe in our paradise so much that I doubted the one person I should have trusted most. I don't blame blame Dohalim for that. I simply didn't want to face facts. And I ended up trying to project my ideals onto everyone else.
It's strange. Whenever you and Dohalim talk about Menancia, it's always like it's some big failure. We're talking about fixing 300 years worth of damage here. Isn't it a bit optimistic to think it was all going to be resolved after only 5?
You might be right. Maybe it was a mistake when Menancia... No, when I decided to stop seeing the darkness in our society. I have to admit the truth. To myself, first of all.
I'll take watch tonight. It's okay. Before we go, do you guys have everything?